you cannot give what you don't have. This is based on a quote from Maya Angelou around that says, I don't trust people who don't love themselves and yet say, I love you. And this is based on an African proverb that says, be wary of the naked man offering you his clothes, because you cannot give what you don't have. And I want to relate that back to trust in our organizations. I cannot give trust. I cannot build trust within a team if I don't trust myself, if I don't trust what's in my head, if I don't trust what's in my heart, if I don't trust my intuition to say and do the right things. If I don't have that, self-trust can be referred to as the conviction that you will be kind and respectful to yourself, regardless of the outcome of your actions, or that you have a firm reliance on the integrity of yourself. Self-trust is speaking with authority versus speaking with arrogance. And I'd like to offer 3 ways to build self-trust, because self-trust is so critical. I can't build trust with others in the organization without having trust in myself and trust in my voice and trust in my thoughts and trust in my ideas and intuition. So one would be just some open journaling. What are ways that I've maybe not trusted my intuition in the past week? What are ways that I've shown trust in the last, couple of weeks? What are ways that I thought something and I really was, stood firm in my convictions and voiced and was confident in my voice? Another way is to check your self-talk. How are you assessing what's going on inside your head after you do things? So maybe you've shared feedback with a leader and other leaders are like, oh no, we don't see that. And it's a lot of BS. What you're sharing is accurate and true, and everybody's denying it. So what is your inner critic saying to you when you've shared that feedback? Is it saying, oh, why did you ever say that? That was so stupid. I'm not sure, I should have never done that. Or are you able to let that inner critic have its voice, but in a way say thank you and kind of give it the Heisman, just to let it say thank you. I've got this, and that's often what I'll do is, when I've got that inner critic voice in my head, I'll say thank you. I think you're trying to protect me, and I've got this. And so self-trust is that confidence in that voice. So maybe come back and do some more journaling about what is your relationship and how are you acknowledging or how are you giving power to that inner critic voice? Because getting in good relationship with that inner critic can really free up yourself to have a better self-trust, a better sense of self-trust and more energy. And what I'd like to do is just see, if you've got any thoughts, maybe comment below on how you have increased your own self-trust. What are some ways that you've built your own self-trust? And what are some ways that you've built self-trust in your employees or your teams? Thanks.